Against MSJ, first game of the year. It is a hot, steamy September 2nd night. It must be about 80 degrees out. The boys played last night and had quite a few boys on both teams have leg cramp issues, so hopefully we won't see that much of that tonight. And out comes the Black River girls. Take the field. We'll do the best for the names here. Then a little bit. So we've got in the backfield, oh geez, I think it's Paige Brown. And in front of her playing sweeper is Sage Allen. To the right is Alex Barton. And to the left is Bailey Matson. And playing at stopper position is Morgan Collins. Moving up to half field, I would guess that is on the left side, Paige Wade. And in the middle is Alice Fianza, and I believe that is also playing in the midfield in the center. There's Morgan Brown on the outside. I am not sure who number 23 is. We'll figure it out. Number 9, I believe, is one of the Fanza girls. Alice Fanza is playing up on the front line. 23 is Olivia, I believe. And we got an offsides call. Try to get the zooming figured out here. Okay, Morgan Collins will take the first kick for Black River. Well struck ball up the middle. It gets by the MSJ defender a little bit. Matson to play it back in. It gets volleyed back out. Sage tries to settle it down. And MSJ tries to break away. It's going to be tough trying to get around Sage. She's pretty quick and strong, playing in that sweeper position. They're going to have to go around her. Alex Barton puts a good move on, gets it down into the corner, and she makes a nice settling and a touch. And that'll be a Black River throw. MSJ trying to set something up, and they poke one through, but the goalie's able to come out and scoop it up before there's any damage done. And she drives a nice driven ball out to, well, I hope that's Olivia. Pretty sure it is. MSJ trying to settle it and open up some space in here at the top of the 18. Black River puts it out to the outside. Paige Wade in pursuit, keeps him out there. And here comes the cross, goes back door. Morgan Brown takes it out to the outside and clears it. There we go, Alice trying to break away, get out into a little speed. Yep, I think I've got 23 mixed up with 16. 16 is Olivia. 23 is unidentified at this time. Sorry about that. Black River looking for a little help here. Wade drops it back, and it gets crossed and not quite deep enough, but a good effort by Black River girls. And MSJ will boot it back the other way. Morgan settles it down, tries to hit it out to the corner. Good turn by MSJ. Right back up the line. They settle it. It gets picked off. And Olivia puts a left footer on target. And the goalie will take it down the left side of the field. That'll be a MSJ throw-in. Nice connecting pass. Olivia puts it outside. Page just a half a step behind it, but a good run there by Black River, and it'll be a Black River throw-in. Wade sends it in and connects with Olivia. She's got a nice little step over move, and she centers it up to Brown. Brown volleys it in. It hits off the hand of the defender. Unintentional, so there was no call. That was a good crafted play there by Black River. MSJ fights one through. They're in the zone. They put one into the side of the net. Good save by the goalie. Good pressure. Morgan Collins will take the goal kick here. First goal kick of the first half. She drives it out to Alice. Alice has got some time. She settles it. Pokes it out to Olivia. Olivia takes her time, sets it up. Centers it up to Morgan. Morgan with a good one-touch up to Alice, and Alice puts it down around to the corner. She's got a little room to turn some speed on. She puts it down the corner for Paige, and Paige forces it out, and it'll be a Black River throw-in. Oh boy. Bailey Matson gets substituted by a lady that I'm not familiar with. Olivia with a good step over move. Textbook move by her. Morgan Brown looking to turn it around the corner here. She gets it down into the corner. The defense sends it back up, and it hits Morgan, goes out of bounds. Nice hustle by Olivia. Goes back outside to Alex Barton. Alex turns it out of danger. Good smart move by Alex. MSJ gets it down the top of the 18. Sage is quick to move over. Nice settle by Collins. Collins sends it out, and Morgan just doesn't quite get a tight enough turn on it. Nice stick there. Alex just getting a toe on it, just enough to disrupt the play. And here comes a lofted ball in, and that'll roll out of bounds and be another goal kick, and we have a Black River substitution. And I can tell you it's the other Barton girl. How do you like that? MSJ trying to get one through. Morgan Brown puts a little pressure on, and it'll be a MSJ throw-in. MSJ centers it. They've settled it in the penalty area. They've got it on the penalty stripe. They put one in, and Goalie can't get down on it quite quick enough, probably a little screened by one of the players, and MSJ puts one in the back of the net at 30 minutes left in the half, so in the first 9 minutes of the game. MSJ leads it 1-0. Black River's going to come out and turn it up a notch a little bit here. They're trying to work their wings. They get one down around. Morgan Brown gets around her defender. She tries to center it up, and it gets blocked, and it'll be a Black River throw-in. Nice throw-in by Morgan, right to the feet of her target. Just gets poked away. Nice defense there by Sage. MSJ brings it back down the middle. Sage recovers and gets into the middle. They put one on net, and the goalie grabs it down out of the air. It's good focus by the Black River goalie. We get a driven ball out, perfect, lands right at our feet. And we'll see our first corner kick of the night for MSJ. Black River looks to defend the box. We got 2 on the post. The rest scattered on the 6-yard box. Here comes the kick. Olivia settles it down. MSJ tries to get a foot on it, and it's cleared out by Alex Barton. And that will be a MSJ throw-in. Good hustle there by Morgan Collins, putting a little pressure on, and she comes up with the ball, and she sends one long for Alice Fianza. And Alice will take it off the foot of the defender when she tries to turn it. She's looking for a little help. She gets it down into the corner. Just got to beat the one defender. She comes up with it, and she centers it up. MSJ tries to clear it out, doesn't go very far. And Black River's unable to capitalize there, and there is a whistle on the play. Offsides, I think. Black River will get it just this side of half field. And they dump one out to Morgan. Morgan's got a straight shot onto it. A good kick there by Morgan Collins. And we have an MSJ throw-in. Alice gets run off the ball. Sage is right there to help out. And MSJ tries to float one in, and that is going to stay in bounds. Liv trying to make something happen out there. Paige with a good step there. And here comes Collins. She'll take matters into her own hand and close up the middle. MSJ with a nice little distributing pass, but it's got to be quicker than that to get around Sage. And that will be a Black River goal kick. And MSJ substitutes 2 in. And Alex Barton will send this one down range. Just waiting for the players to get off. And they send one up the middle. Black River tries to control it. MSJ recovers it about 18 yards out. Just looking to get around Sage. A couple of good moves there. And they center it up and Morgan clears it out. And it hits the post and that'll be a Black River throw-in. And we have another substitution. Morgan Brown comes out. Morgan shields him off it. Well done, and makes a nice connecting pass out to Alex. Nice and calm decision there by the senior. MSJ trying to keep it in bounds here, and they put one on target, and they get another one into the goal. A well-struck shot on top of the 18. And the score is 2-0 with 20 minutes gone in the first half. And Bailey Matson comes back in, and I believe that was Montana Letourneau that came in that was substituted in for her. I'll have to double check that. Alice gets around the corner again, and she puts on the speed. She's got her defender on her hip, and she makes a nice little cut move back the other way and centers it up. MSJ blocks it out, but doesn't get a good clear on it. Black River battling, trying to keep it in play. And there will be another offsides call on MSJ. Nice volley. That's Emily Parham, number 23 for Black River. And there's a nice shot there by Black River. And the goalie just barely gets her hand on it. Trust me, the camera wasn't on it, but I was watching it. It's a great shot there. And that caught the MSJ goalie off guard a little bit. Nice shield and drop pass, and Black River will go down the other way. MSJ breaks away. Sage cuts the angles, just holds her out there, and that'll be an easy play for the goalie. Jeez, I think I called her Paige Brown before. That's Paige Kelly, not Paige Brown. What am I thinking? It's hot out. It's got to be at least 80 degrees with no wind. MSJ tees up one, and that shot will go wide. And Black River substitutes Holly Goodman in for Morgan Collins at the stopper position. Alex Barton will take the goal kick. She sends a nice little driven ball up to Emily Parham. Emily gets run off it, and it will be another goal kick for Black River. And Morgan Brown substitutes back in. I believe that is one of the Letourneaus coming out. And that's a driven ball out. MSJ capitalize on it, and she gets it in, and she puts it on target, but it goes out wide. And that will be another Black River goal kick. And Sage Allen will take this one. Sage puts one down on the ground. MSJ puts it, Sage blocks it, and Bailey Matson will turn that outside, and that will be another goal kick. We get another substitution. Morgan Collins comes back in, and she'll take this goal kick, and Holly comes back out. And we send it out to the outside for a short pass. A good plan there, and Paige just couldn't quite get a foot on it. Sage doing a good job shielding the ball, getting the ball to the outside. And MSJ is trying to keep Black River locked in down here on their defensive third. Black River trying to get it out. And that will be a Black River throw. And let's see if Black River can string something together. 20 minutes gone in this first half. There's a nice little chip there by Morgan. And a nice move by Liv. Black River moves it into the MSJ's penalty box. And that will be a corner kick, I believe. I think that's the direction the referee's pointing. No, that's a goal kick. That was a good run by Black River there. Just got to keep their composure. String some passes together and good things happen. And there's a shot on goal from the top of the 18. Alice doesn't get as much on it as she wanted, but it was a well-struck ball on target. Now Black River's taking some shots on goal here, keeping MSJ down on their end. That will be a Black River throw-in. And the defender doesn't put enough on it to get it out, and Alice puts a dynamite shot on goal, and the goalie just barely skips it through. Black River plays it back. Sage gets to it, settles it down. MSJ recovers, brings it down to the wing and tries to cross it, and Sage blocks it, and that will be an MSJ throw. MSJ sends in two substitutions, one in the backfield and one at the stopper or midfield position. Sage with a good left-footed turn there. They're trying to control the ball out of the backfield to give somebody some chance to play on things. And Morgan with a great block there, and she'll take it downtown for a little bit, and she sends it out for Alice. Alice puts the steam on, but can't quite catch up to it in time. Morgan settles it down and battles through. And Black River loses the ball to a kick. Good pressure there by Black River. Morgan bumped her a little too much, but putting a little pressure on them. Black River holds on the 18. MSJ floats one in. Olivia lines it up, heads it out, And Emily Parham's got a little room to work, and she takes a few touches on it and sends it down to Alice Fienza down into the corner. Alice will catch back up to it, and the defender will make a quick decision to poke it out the side. So Black River will get a throw in on the defensive third here, and hopefully another scoring opportunity. And that'll be another Black River throw. Okay, there's a creative throw in, a little trick play. And we'll get another Black River throw out of the deal. I believe that's Morgan Brown throwing the ball in. Giving some direction on where she wants people to run. MSJ knocks that one down and tries to clear it out. Morgan will collect that one at half field. Puts a move on and distributes it back out to the outside, just behind Morgan. And that should be a Black River throw. And Black River substitutes Alice Fienza in for... I think that's... I'm not sure, I'm not even gonna guess. I give up. Olivia tries to send it down into the corner for Paige Wade, and Wade kicks it off the defender, and that'll be a Black River throw. I think that's Montana Letourneau coming in for Emily Parham. Alex doing a good job pushing that ball to the outside. MSJ's controlling it, puts it on target, hits Sage in the ear. Sage getting a little banged up out there. I think that's a fourth ball that she's deflected. And there's a shot, and Paige blocks another one. And there's a whistle on that play, and that will be Black River indirect here. And a nice thought out play. She puts it down on the ground to Olivia, trying to make something happen out of the backfield, and they float one up in, and it goes over the crossbar. Good defense by Paige Kelly. And Black River will go to look to send it down the other side of the field. And a nice short pass back to Morgan. Morgan sends it out to Morgan Brown. And Alex takes charge and runs onto it and flicks it out, and they switch fields. And there's a shot on goal. Paige will let that one run out, and that'll be another goal kick. 13 minutes left in the first half, and Black River is trailing by 2 goals. They've had a few good opportunities here, so they can get right back in it. Be nice to have a couple goals, or at least one before the half here, and they've got plenty of time to do it. There's a nice strike there by Alex. And we got a handball called on MSJ, so Black River will kick it out about 20 yards from the end line. MSJ is able to settle it down and push it through. They get into the penalty area and they flick one in outside of the foot. And it squeaks by Kelly. She had a pretty good line on the ball. It's unable to get a hand on it. But she laid out nicely, covered that post. It's a well struck ball, but outside of the foot by MSJ's lineman. Nice move by Olivia to look for open space. Another new player out there for halfback. Montana settles it the center and distributes it out to Morgan Brown. Morgan takes it back inside and puts one down into the corner for Alice. Alice puts it on target and it hits the side of the post, and that will be a goal kick. Alice got a nice strong shot this year. That should be, oh, that's going to be an MSJ throw, and MSJ will substitute their center lineman. It's a good stick by Morgan Collins there. The girls doing a good job keeping their composure, trying to string some passes together and not just banging the ball from one end of the field to the other. Brown gets around the corner. She sends one across and it takes a bounce and the goalie grabs it. Black River's right there on the heels of it. Just got to keep that up. 10 minutes left in the first half. That'll be a Black River throw. Bailey will take it. She puts it down on the ground for Olivia. Nice step there by Morgan. Black River's got to put a little pressure on their defense here. And Sage pokes it to the outside, and a good touch by Morgan Brown. Morgan distributes it out to Alice to see if Alice can catch up to it, and it just runs out of bounds. Not quite enough room over there for her. And Emily Parham comes back into the game. And MSJ breaks through. Bailey Matson gets in the way, slows him down a little bit, forces him to the outside. A good cut move. They set it up at the top of the 18. Gets to the penalty spot and takes a strike and pushes it wide. Sage Allen will send this one down range. She puts a driven ball out. That works. Morgan sends it out to the outside and they battle through it. And Alice will take it out of the backfield, and she's got enough speed to catch back up to that one, and she'll center it up, and MSJ clears it quickly. And Alice makes that long run back, knowing she's needed on defense. We're under 10 left in the first half. Black River trails it by 3. Nice turn by Sage, and Sage tries to clear it out left foot, right foot, and finally it gets deflected off MSJ and out of bounds. Nice step by Alex. a tough force to get through. And MSJ lofts one up, and that'll be an offsides called. That's got to be about the fourth or fifth offsides call on MSJ. Black River defense playing them nice and tight. Catching them in the offsides trap. It's a nice play there. Alice has looked to get around a defender, and she gets her on the backside, and Alice puts one across and gets another shot on goal, and the goalie scoops that one up. Alice doing a good job working that side and getting some shots on goal or crossing the ball. Nice turn by Sage there, keeping it on the ground, something playable for Black River. Morgan calls her off it, plays it to the outside. Nice move by Olivia, and Olivia takes it down. She's got room. Alice settles it down. Nice trap there by Alice Fanza. And we'll go the other way, and there's Morgan Brown out into the open. She's just got to get by one. She gets down into the corner, and she looks to turn it, and it goes. The goalie did grab that one. Went out the end line. It's hard to tell from here. Here comes a kick. It's a low driven ball. Nice step there by Alex. Alex sends it out to the outside on the ground. And we got two Black River substitutions. Paige comes back in at halfback on the outside. That's going to be called a push there. They float one up. Paige Kelly makes the initial stop, and she can't quite keep possession of it, and Black River and MSJ stays right on top of it and puts the pressure on and touches one in. Good initial save there by Paige. Just can't quite hang on to it. The score is MSJ 4 with 4 minutes left. Black River waiting to get on the board. They've had some good opportunities. I'm sure they'll get there tonight. Alice looking to get around the corner, and she'll put one on target, and it goes over and hits a car. It'll be another MSJ goal kick. MSJ substitutes one of the front linemen here. Paige with a good step there. This is her first year as sweeper. There's a nice scoop by the goalie. Good stop by Black River. Black River sends it down to the corner again. Alice gets run off the ball a little bit, but she's strong enough and battles back and centers it up. The ball bounces around in the 6-yard box. And Black River tries to throw a foot in there. I'm not sure. I think that was Emily. Tries to throw a foot in there to get something on it. Some nice hustle there by Alex. Forces that ball back up to Morgan Brown. Morgan centers it up to Alice, and MSJ will clear it out the sideline.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
We're at the Chuck Bostock 2-minute warning. Minute and a half left. Plenty of time for Black River to get a goal here. Nice clear by Sage. And that'll run out of bounds. It'll be another MSJ throw. Nice step by Sage again. Getting to the ball, making sure it doesn't roll in unattended here. And they launch one up. Kelly will be on it, and it just takes a funny little bounce, and that will be a corner kick. Good job by Paige to make sure that didn't go towards the goal. She shielded it away from the goal. Good positioning. And that will be a Black River goal kick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the first half. Okay, here we go. The second half of the season opener, Black River versus MSJ. And MSJ leads this one 4-0 at the half. Black River has a little conference at halftime. They had some good stuff going on, and they strung their passes together. They got deep into the penalty area and got some nice shots off, so they're able to do it. They just have to maintain their composure and keep chipping away at it and working hard at defense. It's a tough night to do that. I bet you it's 80 degrees still, and it's 7 o'clock at night. Not one even hint of breeze. Here we go. Black River strings it together at half. Alice Fianza looking to run onto it, and that defender didn't clear that one far enough. Alice just got to put a move on here, and there's a little razzle-dazzle, and we're around the corner, and it goes into the top of the 18, and Emily takes it to the outside, and she puts one on target down and tight to the corner, and a great shot there by Black River. Again, there you go. Stick to the game plan, keep it on the ground, and string some passes together. Good things will happen. And that was not Emily. That was Olivia that shot that last shot. I guess I got a little excited there. Oh, there we go. Little square pass there. Just a misconnection at half field. Sage stepping up into the pocket, and it goes out to Paige Wade. Paige gets a foot on it, but it squeaks through the other way. Nice step there by Sage. They try to swing it up to the middle and try to get a connection there with Alice Fianza. Paige Kelly puts a drop kick to it. And Black River takes control of it, top of the 18, and they send it out to the outside. Just got to make that one more connection. There's a good scoop by Kelly, and she'll take it down to the right side of the field, and she punts another driven ball out. MSJ gets to it first and volleys it straight up into the air. Matson clears it out, and Alice puts a good shield on, and she takes it out to the outside and tries to outrun her defender. She gets around the corner. She looks up for some help. She takes a quick tight turn on it. And Alice blocks that one down, and the defender clears it out. Alex Barton on a dead run, and she gets a good touch on it. Just misdirects it to the outside, a little too strong, but good hustle by the outside defender there. And now Black River's come out with a little bit of fire here. If they can keep it up and get one in the back of the net. That's Madeline Vasey that stepped on at center. And they dump one in over the top. Alice Fianza comes in, and there's a touch and a good block by the goalie. And it goes out wide to Paige Wade, and that should be a Black River throw-in. Alice making a good hard effort on that ball and just got there 50-50 with the goalie. And we have an injury here for MSJ. I believe she's having a hard time catching her wind here. The coach comes out with her inhaler. It is a wicked humid night tonight. So Black River with a little momentum here. And we'll hold time at 4 minutes into the second half, and Black River has dominated this first 4 minutes. Black River regroups. It's a great opportunity right there. Alice almost got around the goalie on that last attack. And she comes out. She'll take a substitution. And that is a MSJ throw. I thought it was going to be a Black River throw. Good hustle there by Olivia. Morgan Brown trying to get it around. And MSJ controlling it out of the backfield. Centers it up over the top of Sage Allen. Sage makes a nice run back, and they flick one up over the top, and it goes... No, we're only looking at the ground here. Huh. Sorry about that. They just basically flicked one up over the top on that breakaway. You didn't miss much. Just trying to show you how nice this soccer field is. The grass is really green here. a nice little move there by Olivia. Emily takes him one-on-one. She puts it out to the corner. MSJ quickly clears it out to the outside. They're not even got a chance going up against the speed of Alice. And that will be a goal kick for MSJ. MSJ will take it to the other side. And it's a low-driven ball. Vasey knocks it down. Emily settles it. Alice runs her defender off. She'll take a touch. She turns it tight. And that will be a Black River throw. Nice throw in. Morgan catches back up to it and sends it back to the center, but not quite deep enough. And a good cross though. Goalie comes out and cuts it off. And that's a good punt out to half field. Sage lines it up and skips it out to the outside. And that's a Black River throw in. And that should be another Black River throw. And we'll do it again. Matson puts a nice ball down on the ground. Livy plays it to the wrong side and MSJ will clear it out. Olivia knocks it down but can't control it, and that'll be a MSJ throw. Black River doing a good job staying tight to the offense, not giving them a chance to do any trapping and easy passing. They centered it up. Alex runs them down, keeps them to the outside. They flick one on, and a great save by Paige Kelly, keeping her eye on the ball and pulling it right in. MSJ trying to fight through. Black River pokes it away. Morgan Collins clears it out. And MSJ dumps it back in. Matson puts it to the outside. And MSJ comes up with it again. They try to take it back in. It's a nice save by Paige Kelly. Needs a little help by Alex, and Alex clears it out. Great job by Black River on that. Black River dumps it down into the corner, puts a long run for Vasey. Vasey hustles after it and forces the defender to kick it out the sideline. We'll get a throw in out of it. Wade throws it down on the ground, tries to hit Emily with it, and it'll be another Black River throw. Send it into Olivia, and it gets knocked away. Sage Allen clears it back up. Emily runs them off it. And we have a collision there, and Emily is down. And the coach and the trainer will come out. Emily's slow to get up after that one. So Black River turning up the heat a little bit on the second half. 9 minutes gone. Had 2 injury timeouts. The score is MSJ 4, Black River 0. And Emily gets up and will come off on her own power here. We have a substitution coming in. And that's Alyssa Letourneau coming back at defense. No, outside halfback. It's a MSJ kick, yeah, just over half field. And they kick it in the side of the net to be a Black River goal kick. Looks like Morgan Collins will take this one. She flicks a nice little one out to the outside, and that will run out of bounds and be an MSJ throw. MSJ centers it up. They're going to knock it around a little bit till they get a little pressure on her, and Alice will come and put a little pressure on, and Alice will take it down the other direction. She brings it out into open field. She's got one to beat, and it gets away from her a little bit. And Alex Barton will volley it back into the center. Vasey puts a little pressure on. Alice settles it down, and she'll take on one, sends it out to Montana Letourneau. Letourneau looks up to center it. She centers it, deflects off a defender. The defense just clears it out the sideline, and Black River will get a good little opportunity here. And we have a substitution for Black River. Morgan Barton comes in for Olivia. Nice hustle there by Morgan Brown. Pokes it down to the outside. Letourneau tries to tee it up left foot. MSJ just flicks it out to the outside, and that'll be a Black River throw. They get it down to Brown. Brown flicks it in. MSJ flicks it. Morgan puts a shot on goal, and it just goes wide of the goal. And that'll be an MSJ goal kick. Ball takes a weird bounce, gets over Paige, or Sage. No, that one's Paige. Wow, 2 Pages and a Sage on this team. We don't envy the coach here this year. Morgan Collins settles it down, and the voice of reason, she tries to flick it out to the outside, out into open space. And a nice shield by Morgan, and Morgan tries to dump it back outside again and hits Letourneau with it, and Letourneau with a nice drop pass back to Alex Barton. And Barton gets a toe on it, and it rolls out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Black River. MSJ sends one in, it hits Sage, and she's able to clear it out. MSJ centers it up. There's a battle for it at the top of the 18. Sage is there to clear it out. Alice comes back and helps out and pushes it to the outside. And there'll be a push called on MSJ. Got 27 minutes left in the half. Black River trails by 4. Page looking to send it to the outside corners. Just got to show a little more patience there. And there's a call. Brown gets one, and it'll be a kick for Black River. Collins sends it out to the outside. It gets through. Morgan Barton puts on chase. Puts a little pressure on. MSJ dumps it quickly. MSJ on a breakaway, and they put it up over the top. And that'll be a Black River goal kick. MSJ sends in 3. And Morgan will take this goal kick again. Black River battles through it. They get it up to the outside wing. Looking to connect with Morgan Barton. And that'll be another Black River throw. Black River marching it down the field here. They get it over the top. And MSJ scurrying to get it out. And they center it up. And they're not getting a good clear on it. Morgan Collins comes over to help out and centers it up into some open space. Sage taps it out into open field. Alice looks up. She's got a lot of opportunities here. And MSJ finally gets it out of their half. That's going to be a kick for Black River. That one will run out of bounds. MSJ throw. Nice ball there by Black River. And we've got a push on Black River. We'll go back the other way. MSJ settles it, trying to get out into open space. Black River trying to control it out of the backfield and hit a couple of passes here. And they clear it out to the outside. 23 minutes left in the half. Got a Black River substitution. And we have a Black River player down on the outside. Not sure what happened down into that corner. That's Alex Barton. Might have rolled an ankle or something. She's up, coming off. She'll take a substitution. She's a pretty tough kid. Takes a lot to get her out of the game. Looks like Holly Goodman will enter for Alex on the outside. And it's a Black River throw-in. Holly takes it. MSJ tries to volley it back down. Morgan settles it down and looks for a nice easy pass, and that's the way you do it. And Letourneau trying to hurry it up and take off with it, and it gets away from her a little bit, but a good idea though. It's what Black River needs to do. And a nice trap there by Letourneau. MSJ looking to center it up, and it gets blocked by Sage, and that's going to be a corner kick for MSJ. Black River sets up their defense inside the box. Here comes the kick. And that ball will run out to the outside. MSJ tries to send it back in, and Black River runs it out, and it'll be a Black River throw. And we have a substitution. Alice Fianza comes in on the front line for Madeline Vasey. Not quite sure who else came in. And Alice takes off through the center of the field. She's got some room. She's got one to beat. She's got to get around the corner here. She gets around the corner. Her defender's just shielding her. And that will be a Black River throw. It's a great job by Alice. Alice into Morgan Barton. Barton gets it to the center. MSJ turns it. Doesn't go far. That'll be a Black River throw-in. Bailey will come up and help him out. They get it into Alice. Alice settles it and can't quite control it. Not what she intended on doing. Black River knocking it down, trying to get it out of their defensive third, under control, and they get it out to Letourneau. Letourneau sends it up the wing. Holly tries to pick one off, causes a bad trap for MSJ. MSJ looking to poke one through here. And Paige Kelly will scoop that up. That's a good punt out to half field. And Alice Fianza puts on some pressure. And Montana forces it, doesn't quite go out of bounds, and be a MSJ throw. 19 minutes left in the half. Black River still looking to get their first goal. Had some nice opportunities here in the second half. Bailey comes out for a minute and Alex Barton comes back in. Black River battling for it, trying to control it. Morgan controls it down out of the backfield and she makes a run down into the corner. But Morgan Barton gets run off the ball. MSJ will take it up the other way. It gets knocked down and Alice takes it out into open pastures here. She's looking to beat one. She cuts it back to the middle. She's got players open. She's to 25 yards out. She drops it back. Montana puts some pressure on. She pokes it through. MSJ having a trouble getting a hold of the ball and getting it out of their defensive third here. Holly knocks it down and she'll put it back in. And we got a push called. Holly doing a great job there, shielding the ball and look to put it back down the line for them. And good settle. And MSJ is going to clear it quickly. They don't want to mess with anyone with some speed. Holly steps back up. She settles it. Black River trying to do a good job controlling and getting a pass to someone rather than just kicking it away. Nice pass there by Letourneau. There's a couple of good passes getting strung together. Nice step by Alex. Alex comes through strong and clears the ball out the wing. There's a nice shot by MSJ from out the corner of the 18. Goes into the side of the net. That'll be a Black River goal kick. That one will run wide before anyone can catch up to it. And we have a substitution. Paige Wade will come in for Alice. It looks like they're going to move Morgan Barton. No, Alice Fianza up to the outside here. And Black River moves it up the field, gets another throw in. 15 left in the second half. Morgan with a good ball to the outside. Morgan Brown can't quite get to it. Holly will turn it, and she connects with Morgan Brown. Morgan Brown tries to turn it back out the outside. There's a defender right behind her, so she's unable to turn it there. And Black River settles it and goes the other way. MSJ puts one on target. Paige Kelly lets it run wide, and it'll be a Black River goal kick. MSJ sends in a substitution up on their front line. Paige puts a nice ball out to half field. Morgan tries to turn it and just can't quite get around enough on it to send it down the wing, but has the right idea. That's two really nice punts by Paige Kelly. Getting some distance out of them. And Morgan Collins comes out to take a break and stop her. MSJ looking to push one through. They haven't scored in the second half. Black River's really tightened up their game. I believe this will be a kick by Sage. MSJ floats one in, Sage blocks it. MSJ looking to take it back around. Black River comes in, Morgan Brown comes in and helps out. Black River deflects it out. And the ball bounces off the post. And Kelly makes a great save. And she sends it out to the outside. It gets trapped down by the defender. Morgan Brown plays it off her, but it goes out of bounds. 12 minutes left in the half. There. Black River gets it out into the open. Alice gets around and makes a save. She's got people on the backside. She's lined up at the top of the 18. MSJ clears it out to Sage Wade. Leslie Bixby trying to make a connection there. The ball just bounced around her a little bit. Black River having a great run right there. And MSJ sends one up over the top. Holly is there and she does a great job breaking up the breakaway, pushes the ball to the outside and hustles after it. MSJ puts one on target and into the side of the net. Great hustle there by Holly Goodman, breaking up that scoring opportunity for MSJ. And that's going to be a corner kick for MSJ. It bounces through, Black River clears it, MSJ settles it out to the top of the 18. They take a touch, they put one back on target, it gets flicked up and Kelly keeps her eye on it and she grabs another one. Having a great game here the second half, she's really staying focused. That will be another corner kick for MSJ. Nice skip. Page gets a hand on it, tips it out, and MSJ volleys one back into the lower corner, and Page can't quite cover it. She makes a great diving effort after it. And with 9 minutes left, MSJ books their first goal of the second half. Black River doing a tremendous job. And we got some substitutions here. Looks like halfbacks have come out. We have a whistle on the play, and it's a push on Black River. Alice gets out in front of the defense and puts a great shot on goal, on target. The goalie stays in front of it and knocks it down. A nice shot by Alice from about 19 yards out, effortless. MSJ gets a little bit of a breakaway here, and they put one down low. Kelly tries to cut the angle, not much she can do on that. Seven minutes left in the half. It's got to be all of a balmy 80 degrees tonight, humid, no wind. And that will be a Black River throw-in. Nice play there by Riley. Playing outside halfback. Morgan Brown tries to center it up into Alice. Alice tries to get around and the defender clears it out the side. She's not going to take any chances. Barton puts one on target. Nice hard ball, and Black River just a couple of steps behind that one. Leslie Bixby was right there, but couldn't catch up to it. And there will be a goal kick for Black River. Six minutes left in the half. Black River still looking to get their first goal. Had some really great opportunities. And there's a whistle out just on top of the 18. Black River will set up a wall. The referee's going to pace off 10 yards, make sure the ball's back far enough. Puts them back a couple steps. Here comes the kick. They put it up over the top, and into the parking lot. MSJ sends in a substitution. A nice turn and shot by MSJ, goes out wide, and that should be a goal kick for Black River. Nice save by Paige Kelly. That's a well-struck, driven ball on the ground. Grass is getting pretty wet out there. Those aren't as easy to handle as you think. Alice looking to take it down to the outside here. She gets down the outside. The defender slides over and bumps her off the ball, and that'll be a kick for Black River. It's a good scoring opportunity for Black River. Morgan Brown will set it up and send it across. Here comes the kick. Goes across, and there's Olivia. Olivia looks to put a left foot on it, and she redirects it, and that goes out the end line. And we are pointing for a goal kick. A good scoring opportunity there by Black River. Melissa Letourneau, I believe, is on the back defense on the left side. Out to Alice we go. Alice looks to challenge one. She gets run off a little bit. She blocks it and saves it. And she gets around the defender. And the defender shields her off it and puts it outside. It'll be a Black River throw. Riley Corrigan hustles after her, after the lineman. They put it out in front of her a little bit. Morgan will come. Nice heads-up play by Morgan Collins there. And that shot goes wide. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Plus we have some injury timeouts, I believe. Nice shot there, and that one goes wide. And MSJ sends in another substitution. Leslie Bixby puts on some pressure on the outside there, forces the pass. Morgan dumps it out to the outside. Nice cross by MSJ. Kelly gets a hand on it. It's a good thing she had someone making that run on the backside. I'm not sure they wouldn't have scored a goal if she didn't tip it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's the first game of the 2015 season, MSJ 6 and Black River 0. Black River will go at it again on Friday night against Windsor.